Oops. Hello and welcome, everyone. Um, Today we're going to have a special episode. I'm not going to be doing energy clearings, but I will be doing Akashic Records readings today based on the topic. So, this is something that came up to me last week. Um, and also, I've been thinking about this topic for quite a while because many people ask me during the readings, what is my current mission? What is my current mission? And this used to be something that is easier for me to come for to come from private readings or lengthier readings. But my guides communicated with me last week that they told me, you know that there are categories to lightworker missions, right? So I'm like, yeah, there are. So today we're going to be discussing about the categories of light worker missions. And after the discussion, we're going to do Akashic Records readings on what your mission is. So if you're interested in that, please type in hashtag light. I'm not going to be doing giveaways, but it just helps me see the prompts better. So again, that's hashtag light. Just type that in and I will get to you. So, hello everyone. I'll do my best to say hi to everyone. Um, Hi, Jay Roberts. Hi, Playla Remember. Hi, Nancy Ray. Mary Black. Julianne. Hi. Standing in Light with Annie Bear. Hello. Mary Black. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Kat. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Maria. Okay, if this is your first time here, I'm Diane. I'm an Akashic Records reader and I'm an emotional energy healer. Again, today we'll be doing readings about Lightworker missions, your Lightworker missions. And afterwards, if you don't get a reading, please stick around anyway. We'll be doing Lightworker mission activations. Oh, hello, Ingrid. Hi, Rush. Okay, I'm just going to star some of um, the hashtag light so I don't miss out on them later. So don't worry about the typos. Again, I'm not going to do or to use the giveaway tool. Um, okay, I have your requests. I'm just starring everything that I see with the hashtag. And then I'll just check if there are any duplicates. Hello, Christine. Hi, White Dragon. Paul, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you spending some time with me today. Oh, hello and welcome, Thomas L. Dean Jr. Okay. Just type in the prompt and we'll classify or we'll categorize the Lightworker mission, and then we'll go into the records to get some more details about your mission. Hi, Aaron. What is the type of activation? Maria's Perfect Health is asking. So, we're going to be doing Lightworker activation towards the end of the show. So if it's something that you're still not doing, it might be beneficial for you. Or if there's something else that you need to be doing soon, it's going to help you be aligned to that mission. Okay. So what are lightworker missions? So what is a lightworker mission anyway? So these are the things that we signed up to be of service to our universe. Is it something that we need to do? Not necessarily. It's not like a mission, and we're not going to be um, punished if we don't do it. So it's not something that we need to really think about very seriously. We can have fun while doing those missions. So these are the different types and categories of lightworker missions. So we have the messengers, healers, teachers, the cycle breakers, grid workers, anchors, transmuters, innovators, or alchemists. So those are the categories of light workers that we will be talking about today. And don't worry, it's not Hogwarts sorting hats, so you can have more than one mission. But for today, we're just going to choose the current one that you're most active with and um, that you're working on currently. Just for simplicity purposes, since this is a mini reading. But again, that is. Um, sorry, I was distracted by some comments. I'm easily distracted. Um, but yeah, it's not something that is solely just one. You can have more than one mission, but just for simplicity's sake, for today's reading, we're just going to choose one that you're most currently active with. Oh, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you, White Dragon. It really does help. It really does help confirm the things that we kind of know, but it does help to get some confirmation. So I'm very happy for you, Paul. Okay, where is that? Okay, I'm going to discuss them in more detail for those who don't know um, what those are. Oops, wait. There we go. Just so I can see your comments better. So, what are messengers? This is one that we are most familiar with. Currently, while I'm doing this, I'm being a messenger. So, these are the channelers, oracles, writers, sometimes even movie makers who deliver messages from higher dimensions or people who have passed. So, these are really just messengers. So when you see tarot card readers or intuitive readers on YouTube, these are messengers. And if it's something that you are doing, then yeah, you can be classified as a messenger. Oops, sorry. Again, these are I think I included eight, but there are more than eight. But these are the most common ones. So healers, the healers are the doctors, Reiki practitioners, herbalists, and um, you don't need to have a degree or have special training to be a healer. And hear me out, okay? Sometimes even just being a friend and listening to someone like unburden themselves, it can be healing. So you can be a healer as well in that sense. Um, so some people have that ability and they don't know about it. So that's what a healer is. Way showers. These ones are the teachers and the mentors, and yeah, the trainers, and those who show the way. That's why they called way showers. Those who show the way to future generations or even um, to peers, just to teach them something. And another one is cycle breakers. So these are the family rebels, so-called rebels and the misfits. They can be family cycle breakers or generational cycle breakers, ancestral cycle breakers, and they are in general people who break the mold so that the generation or the family can start something new. So those are cycle breakers. This is a very challenging role to play and a mission to do. So these are the grid workers. What are grid workers? These are people who strengthen the light grid or the ley lines. They work on the lines themselves and anchoring them. But this is something that is confused with anchors a lot. So, what are anchors? So, anchors are people who hold vibration, download frequencies from other star systems, and ground them on Earth. If you think of grid workers like you see a sphere, they deal with the lines. But for anchors, you can picture them as a little needle who's piercing the Earth, and that's where like energy comes through. And from my observation, anchors are kind of the most frustrated ones because a lot of light workers think that we have to do something. We need to do something. I'm here to do something big. But anchors, They don't even know that they're doing it. Like all you need to do is be on Earth, and you're anchoring a lot of energies, and you don't even know it. So if you're wondering, hey, what is my mission? Maybe you're an anchor. Let's see later. So, next classification or category is the transmuters. And these are the people who change frequency by processing them in the body or in their energy body. They do this sometimes by going to places. Like, for example, you go to a house, an abandoned house, and it feels really, it feels really icky. And transmuters can come in there and they cleanse it without even trying. Like, just your presence, or even like when you go into a room and you feel like there's some weird energy, and transmitters just come in and they change it. It doesn't have to be like purely energy. Sometimes they can talk, they can break, they can joke, just to change the energy. So those are forms of transmutation. Now, this category is mostly confused with another category, which is the alchemists. So, what is the difference between alchemists and transmuters? So, alchemists are the innovators or the inventors. They have a lot of professions. Sometimes they are chefs, they are creators, but basically, they are people who combine things or to form new things to advance the technology or to better human life. I know someone close to me is an alchemist. She works in HR, and we were surprised. What? You're an alchemist? And it's because she hires people, and she always considers what is this person going to be changing. How is this person going to change the team's dynamic if I add them to the team? So I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. So I hope that helps clear some terms up. So if you have any questions, just type them in. I'm going to backtrack on the prompts to see if I missed anyone while I was discussing. So again, to get a reading, to know your mission, please type in hashtag light. Okay, there we go. Christine. Okay. Oh, hello, Barbara. Hi, Lauren. Okay. Oh, yes, please. Please do so, Paul. Um, if you would like to have a private reading, by the way, my email is in the description. I offer private readings as well. Okay, let's see. I'm not seeing hashtag light. I'm going to be reading through the people that I have. So again, we're not going to do Akashic Records readings, the regular questions, but we are going to be reading on the Lightworker missions. And if you don't get a reading today, um, please hang tight. We're going to be doing Lightworker mission activations towards the end. Okay, there we go. We have a lot, so I'm going to close. I'm going to close the requests now. There we go. Thank you so much for participating in this and for understanding. Okay. I'm just unstarring the ones that are duplicates. Okay. So we have Jay Roberts, Play Love Remember, Mary Black, Maria's Perfect Health, Kat, um, IAD1234, Standing in Light with Annie Bear, Maria's Perfect Health, Nancy Ray, Michelle Edward Kenneth. Oops, I got Michelle twice. There we go. Rush, Thomas Aldine Jr., Erin O'Nugent, Julianne Guthrie Smolson. Wait, do I have Christine already? I have Christine. I have Bob, Leah, Michelle, Lauren, Barbara. Okay, I got Michelle twice as well. There we go. So I'm going to do my best. I'll be here for more than an hour, but I'll try to keep it below 2 hours. No one wants to really watch that long. I'll be reading the Akashic Records key and prayer now. Only the highest frequency of love and light can remain in the sacred space on all objects in the sacred space for the highest good of this group, consisting of myself, those who are watching right now, those who will join us later, and those who will watch the replay. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. All other energies must leave now. Now I call on the highest level of the divine that knows that love is the power and the truth from which we read. Our highest level guides and angels to help us with this reading. Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, please hold the sacred space. And so it is. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good, the highest beautiful, and the most benevolent outcome. Akashic Records Masters, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please let us know this group in the light of the Akashic Records and enable us to share the wisdom and compassion that the Masters, teachers, and loved ones have for us. The records are now open. Hello, Pierrette. Hello, Joey. I just saw your requests. They're currently closed, but I'm going to start them anyway. I'll try to um, get to them later, but no guarantees. Oh, I think, Joe, is it your first time today? Hello and welcome if it is. Oh, please add CJ. Thank you so much for that, Annie Bear. I missed CJ. Where is that? Oh, okay. I'm not seeing the hashtag light comments anymore. Okie dokie. Thank you everyone for your patience with me, and thank you Annie Bear for letting me know that I missed CJ. Okay. First up we have Jay Roberts. What is Jay Roberts' current main mission, Masters, please? So Jay Roberts, you are an innovator or an alchemist, and I'm seeing you building something um, electronic with your hands. So um, they're telling me you're an inventor of some kind, and mostly on electronics, or you're building something. It may not be um, your job right now, but it can be a hobby, and that is your main mission currently. So I hope that helps, Jay Roberts, and thank you so much for your question. I'm not sure if you're still here, but if you have any questions regarding that, type them in. Next up, we have Play Love Remember. See, this might be a fast reading for people. We have Play Love Remember. Oh yes, please smash the like button like it owes you money. I'm sorry, it's easy to make me laugh. Oh yes, thank you so much, Jay Roberts, for that comment. Jay Roberts says, "Yes, I'm still here. Thank you very much. I'd like to work with my hands. Looking for work now. Yeah, Um, I was seeing electronics, and they're telling me it's something that you used to do. Was it in Taygeta? Yeah, it's something that you used to do in Pleiades. You had a past lifetime in Pleiades, J. Roberts. So it's something that you've been doing for several lifetimes. It's very cool. Okay, we have Play Love Remember next. With this Play Love Remembers current main mission. Masters, please let us know. I'm getting that it's a messenger. You're a messenger, Play Love Remember, and you're doing this through channeling. Um, they're showing me you like meditating, just sitting down, and there's light being poured on your crown chakra. And these are messages that you are receiving, and I'm seeing you speaking it. So you may deliver it through speaking or through writing, but I'm seeing that you're more of speaking it. So you're a channeler, Play Love Remember. I'm going to check if this is something that you've been doing in previous lifetimes as well. Just going to confirm the information that I'm seeing. Where was this, Masters? Please show me. This is in Maya. Yeah, you had a past lifetime in Pleiades in Maya, right? Was it Maya? Yeah. Maya is a place in Pleiades or a star system in Pleiades people, where a lot of channelers, priestesses, and shamans come from. So it's something that it's your mission currently is to being a messenger and delivering that message to a lot of people. Play love, remember. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting me to do this reading for you. Oh, hello to the people who just came in. I'm seeing Maria Amethyst Celentine. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Next up, we have Maria's perfect health. Wait, that's the wrong comment. There, light. There was a typo. And don't worry, I'm a typo queen myself. What is Maria's perfect health's current mission? Akashic Records Masters, please. And I'm seeing they're telling me you're an alchemist or an innovator, and they're telling me you're creating things, and it's through art. You create things with your hands. Like they're showing me like you perceiving things first, and then when you have the idea, you kind of just put it on paper through paint. And they're telling me that your artwork contains light language. Let me just see if it what they mean by that. Okay, they're telling me that you're transferring some of your emotions to art. And it helps because when you show it to people, they get a message. They get a feel of that emotion even when they don't know that. So it's like a combination of being a creator and being a messenger. That's what they're telling me. And I'm seeing another lifetime where you used to do this. I'm seeing an elderly man. Um, I don't know if you're left-handed. Maria has perfect health, but this elderly man, is left-handed. He's painting with his left hand. Where was this? I'm hearing Finland. This was in Finland. This is pretty recent. Like it's in the early early 1900s, like 1940s. I'm getting 1940s. So this was a pretty recent lifetime. Maria's perfect health. Thank you so much for your question, or for letting me do this reading for you. Next up, we have Maria Amethyst. Wait, Maria Amethyst Celentine. The questions are now closed, but do stick around for the light worker activation or light worker mission activation towards the end if it's something that you'd like to do. You may also get something might also resonate for you, or you might get an idea of how you're doing your mission through other people's reading. So thank you so much again for being here. Next up, we have Kat. Hi. What is Kat's current main mission, Masters, please? I'm getting you're another innovator or alchemist, Kat. How is she doing this, Masters? Is it something that she's already doing? This is something that you're already doing, Kat. I'm seeing. Um, I don't know if you're doing this right now or if it's from a past lifetime, but I'm seeing you sculpting using clay. Was this a past lifetime, Masters? But tell me, no, it's not a past lifetime. Are you doing this now, Kat? I'm seeing someone sculpting through clay, and it's a woman. And for this one, I'm seeing like it's a combination with transmutation. Because when you're working with your hands, you're transferring it to the clay, is what they're showing me. And there's something about the texture. That when like people see or touch or feel, it does something energetically with them. So they're telling me it's a form of transmutation as well. So it's a combination. Oh, Kat says I did clay and art classes. Yes, that's what they were showing me. So that is your current main mission, Kat. So if it's not something that you're doing right now, maybe you can consider doing it or making it evolve into other forms. So that's a good confirmation for you, Kat. So thank you again for trusting me to do this reading for you. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope that helps. Oh, hello, Viviani. Thank you so much for being here. The questions are now closed, or the requests are now closed, everyone. But again, I'll be doing a Lightworker mission activation towards the end of the stream. Viviani, apologies, I'm not doing Akashic Records readings, like the normal ones. We're doing something fun today. I don't know. I'm having fun doing these readings. We're doing Lightworker activations. I'm sorry, Lightworker mission reading. So I'm reading on people's missions. So it's no worries, Viviani. I understand. Some other time, I'll be doing pop ups this week. So don't worry. Okay. Um, for IAD 1234, what is IAD 1234's current mission, please? For you, Ingrid, they're telling me you're a grid worker. You're currently a grid worker, and I'm seeing like you're traveling someplace. You traveled someplace with either a sea or ocean, because I'm seeing like a really huge body of water, and you were standing on top of a rock. Is this a past lifetime or current one? There's past lifetime. They're telling me this is something current. Like you would be drawn to places, and you'd think, "Oh, cool, this is a vacation." And you have all this very light. Ingrid, you have a very light energy. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because it feels very light. And there's something about that lightness that you bring whenever you do this grid working. Like you would go into places, and you feel very happy, and you kind of grant that happiness on earth, and it helps strengthen. So, ley lines? No, they're telling me it's the crystalline light grid. You're working on the crystalline light grid, whether or not you know it. Is it something that she does in her sleep as well? Yeah, I'm getting a feeling this it's something that you also do in your sleep, in your light body. So whenever you feel tired, um, it might be because you're working in the astral realm. So again, for grid workers who work in the astral realm, please make sure that you are protected before going to sleep. Ask Archangel Michael's protection. It's going to help. So yeah, Ingrid, thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you, and I hope that helps. So next up we have Annie Bear. So what is Annie Bear's current mission? So currently, Annie Bear, you're a teacher and a way shower. They're bombarding me with images like you're not doing it in just one way. You're doing several things, and you're sharing so much knowledge with people. One of it is through your channel. So everyone, if you're not yet subscribed to Annie Bear's channel, please subscribe to Annie Bear's channel. It's amazing. Annie Bear or any mod in the chat, please enter her channel on the chat. She's amazing. I'm telling you all. One of them is through your channel, Annie Bear. I went off on a small tangent there, but um, I'm seeing it's how you connect with people. Like I'm seeing a network of people, and mostly for younger people. Like they're telling me that at this stage in your life, you're ready to share the knowledge that you have accumulated in your life, and you're sharing it, sharing your wisdom to the young ones. To the young ones, they're telling me, and I'm seeing like this is a symbolic representation. I'm seeing like you have light in your heart, and you're like passing it around to people, and it doesn't diminish the light in your heart when you do that. It just multiplies. It's a very nice image, Annie Bear, and thank you so much for all that you do for the community, for this channel, for me. This is something that you're already doing, Annie Bear. Mhm. And I'm seeing like whenever you pass it around, those people in turn, they're still young. I'm seeing kids, but when they grow up, it's something that they will pass along to others as well. So it's like a network. It's a burst of light. Is what they're showing me, which befits um your handle right now, standing in light with Annie Bear. Now you're spreading light with Annie Bear. So thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you, and I hope that helps, Annie Bear. Okay. Next we have Nancy Ray. What is Nancy Ray's current mission, please? What's her current mission? Last this? Is it a messenger? Or oh no, alchemist. They're telling me you're an innovator or an alchemist, an answer, right? How is she doing this, Akashic Records Masters? Um, they're not showing me like you creating something tangible, but it's more like systems. You're working on systems. You're introducing ways to improve how people do things, like ways to improve processes. Like you see systems in general, and you see how, okay, this is something that we can, this is an activity that we can do better by doing this. And by doing this differently, it affects the entire system. I don't know if this is something that you do for work, Nancy Ray, but that's what they're showing me. Like you're looking at, it's almost like a pamphlet where there are things that are written. Those are like the activities, and those are interconnected activities, and you identify which one you can improve. It's almost like industrial engineering, if not industrial engineering itself. You improve the system and the processes. Is this something from this present lifetime? They're telling me that this isn't necessarily from this present lifetime, but it's a gift that you carry with you in this lifetime. So you can improve processes. That's what they're telling me, and systems. Oh, hello, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that helps, Honey Bear. And thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. And I hope that helps. Next up, we have Michelle. Um, what is Michelle's current main mission, Masters? So they're telling me you're a teacher or a way shower. I don't know what your occupation in this life is, but they're showing me that you're teaching kids as well. Is this from this lifetime? No, it wasn't from this lifetime. But you used to be a teacher teaching like preschool kids. Like it seems like a daycare. They're all seated, and I'm seeing you. This is cute. Like you're giving them food, and you're telling them how to open the package. They're telling me you used to be a teacher. Your focus was early childhood development, and it's not like really deep stuff. You're getting them ready so they can grow up and have like an easier life with the knowledge that you're giving them. And that's through practical stuff. And sometimes, and I'm seeing you like, you're with the kids, you're outside, you're holding a trowel, like a garden trowel, and you're digging dirt with them. Like, and you're teaching them, okay, this is how plants grow. And the kids are like, woo, this is so cool. And they see the magic in that. This is a really cool lifetime. Where was this, Masters, if you don't mind? I'm hearing Switzerland. Switzerland, and it's pretty recent, so it might have been late 1980, not 1980s, late 1800s to early 1900s. It's a really a cute site, but you're telling me that is your main mission or current mission right now. So I hope that helps, Michelle, and thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Next we have, okay, I'm just going to check the comments very quickly since I think I missed out on a lot. Again, I might not be able to get to you. Oh, hello, Sunnyland. Sorry, I got distracted again. I might not be able to get to all of the reading requests today, but towards the end, I will be doing a Lightworker activation for everyone, or Lightworker mission activation. So if you're not currently doing your mission that you planned before you came here, and again, you don't have to, but if it's something that you would like to do, this activation is going to help you to align the things and help you get started. Oh, hello. Hello, Kendra. Hi, Sunnyland. Okie dokie. I'm just scrolling up. Linda, I know, right? It's okay. I'm going to see you later anyway. Okay. So next up we have Edward Kenneth. So what is Edward Kenneth's current mission? What's Edward Kenneth's current mission this lifetime, Masters? I'm getting you're also an innovator or an alchemist, Edward. And I'm feeling a lot of just technology, technology, technology. They're not showing me that, but they're like bombarding my head with that word, technology. You're very technologically oriented, is what they're telling me. Sometimes you work with your hands and you're making new technology, but they're also showing me that you can code or program. Is it something that he's doing right now, or is it from another? Is it from another lifetime? They're telling me that it's from another lifetime. You used to program in another lifetime, and I'm feeling it's galactic. So I'm just going to check. Is it galactic? Oh, first. Yep. Where is it, please? Can you tell me, masters? So Alpha Centauri. Yeah. Okay. I'm getting Alpha Centauri. So you had a lifetime in Alpha Centauri, Edward Kenneth. It's a very technologically advanced star system, and that's where you used to code. Um, And I'm seeing it doing it for a lot of things. Like you're coding AI for ships, you're coding um, machineries for factories over in Alpha Centauri. They're telling me it's an energy that you bring with you in this lifetime. And it's something that you can still do. And now they're highlighting the word innovation. Like this knowledge of yours is going to help people advance with their technology. This is what the masters are telling me. So I don't know what job or occupation you're doing, Edward Kenneth. It's very cool what you were doing in Alpha Centauri. Yeah, thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you, and I hope that helps. And again, thank you for all the help that you do. So next we have Rush. What is Rush's current mission for this lifetime, masters? So Rush, I'm getting a clear grid worker for you. How is Rush doing grid working right now? They're telling me this is mostly through astral projection. Like I'm seeing you in your light body just floating around, and you're working on the crystalline light grid. What area is this, Masters? The current one? And I'm seeing like they're telling me the country starts with A. There are a lot of countries starting with A, Masters. Australia? Azerbaijan. You're in charge of the area around Azerbaijan. That's what they're telling me. right? Okay, Azerbaijan. Yeah, yes. Like the Middle East area, you're working. Oh, okay. They're telling me you're busy in the Middle East area because of the conflicts, and you're one of the people, of the many people, many light workers who are focused there right now. Um, you might wake up feeling tired because of this rush very recently. And I'm hearing your guides like just this giving me this feeling of gratefulness for the things that you're doing. They're telling me it's a very critical job right now, and you're working hard on it. Is what they're telling me, Rush. So please take care of yourself. As they've said, this is a very important mission for this time, this period in our time. So yeah, they're reminding you to take some time for self care and to nourish yourself. Is what your spirit guides are telling me. Because this was they very clearly stated this is happening now. So yeah, I hope that helps, Rush, and thank you so much for all the work that you do and for letting me do this reading for you. Okie dokie. Um, hello, Donna Marie. So my apologies, readings are now closed. Oh, hello, Akila. Readings are closed, but I'll be doing Lightworker mission activation towards the end. So this is something that will help you get aligned to your mission, to your current mission, if you're not already doing it. But if you're already doing it, then it's just going to help you align yourself more with it. Like you'll find that things are going to fall into place a lot easier. At least that's how I experienced it. So, yeah, please stick around towards the end. Okay, we're already done, Rush. Next up, we have Thomas I. Dean Jr. Hello. Oh, I don't know if you're related to. Okay, hold on. Sip, sip, everyone. Okay. What is Thomas's current missions? Lifetime Akashic Records Masters. They're telling me you're a teacher and way shower, Thomas. How is he doing this, Masters? I'm getting a feeling of a very masculine figure, but not in like a toxic masculine way. It's more like a fatherly way. I'm getting that feeling, father. And I'm hearing the word mentors. Are you doing this through mentorship? Not necessarily with your kids, although that can also be possible. But I'm seeing like young men who are looking up to you. You may not do this consciously, but there are young men who look up to you. And the masters are telling me you teach, but not you don't teach in a way that you consciously pass on the knowledge to people. You teach by example. You teach by example, Thomas. So it might not be something that you're aware of doing. Is this from this lifetime? Yeah, they're confirming that this is from this present lifetime. Like you're showing young men how to do things. Like I was seeing like I don't know. It's a machine, but it's not very clear if it's a plane or a car. Is the plane from this lifetime, Masters? So the plane or the ship isn't from this lifetime, is what they're telling me. But you used to work on. These are really old because there are mechanisms in the ship. But you used to work on ships. Is it from Earth? Yeah, they're telling me this is from Earth. So it might not be very old in Earth terms. I was thinking more like a galactic lifetime, but they're telling me this was on Earth. You used to work on planes on Earth, and like as a mechanic, and back then you would teach people directly, like this is how we fix this part. But in this lifetime, you're more like doing it by example. Oh, you love to think to tinker. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Because I'm just seeing you like um, doing it through machines and teaching like young men how to do it. So that's your current mission in this lifetime, and it seems like you're doing it for several lifetimes, Thomas. So thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you, and I hope that helps. Okay, next up we have Aaron. Oh, thank you so much, Thomas. So, Aaron, what is Aaron's current mission in this lifetime, please? Mm. I'm getting a messenger for you, Aaron. I don't know if you read tarot, um, or if you do readings. Is that it? How does she do this work or this mission? Akashic Records Masters. Aaron, when I asked the masters how does she do this, and they told me in a very loving way. The masters are kind of funny sometimes, and they're being shown that you're talking to a friend, and you're holding like you're patting her hand. You're patting her hand like this, and you're comforting her. They're telling me you're very much a listener as much as a messenger. Like after you're done comforting her, you would tell her something about your own experiences. So I don't know if you're working as a counselor right now, but it feels a lot that way. Like you're counseling someone, and it's a form of being a messenger because they're telling me that this information that you're getting is like a mixture of channeling and your own experiences. These are things that you learned from um, several lifetimes, and you're giving that like from not in a huge audience, but very personally, is what they're showing me. I don't know if this is something that you're doing, Aaron. Um, oh, how can this benefit me or us in the future, or how to get better at it, please? Okay, let's ask the masters that. They tell me this is like the combination of a healer messenger. Because whenever you do that, whenever you hold space for someone, it makes someone feel seen and validated, and you make them feel less alone, Aaron. But your spirit guides, they're chiming in. They're reminding you that some problems are not yours to solve, because they're telling me sometimes when you listen to other people's problems, you absorb them as your own. And they're telling me that you can do this without absorbing it. So I think the challenge moving forward is doing this more frequently in a way that you won't absorb the energy. Is what they're telling me, that something that you can do for the future, like you can observe but not absorb. Is what they're telling me, Aaron. You have a soft, squishy energy. I feel that, Aaron. It's very no. I wouldn't say motherly, but it's like don't feel alone when I'm in your energy, Aaron. And that's a lot. You might not it's not it's not something that you might see or you might feel for yourself, but when there are other people around you, that's something that they see. That's something that I feel, Aaron. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Yeah. Okay, next up we have Julie Ann Guthrie Smolson. Okay. Oops. What is Julie Ann's current mission? Akashic Records Masters. So I hope that while we're doing this, you're seeing like how we can be of service as well, even if it's not your reading. Um, how we can be of service. It's not like there's no clear cut way to do these missions. Okay, what is Julian's mission, Masters? I'm getting that you're a messenger, Julian. Um, do you do like card readings or tarot or oracle card readings? I'm seeing like messages coming through your crown chakra and like you spreading something. So I'm getting a feeling that this is cards. Like you're spreading something, like lights coming to your crown chakra, and that light is something that you're spreading to the table. So that's why I'm getting that reader kind of feeling. Hmm. But if it's not something that you're doing, it's something that you can consider doing in the future. They're telling me this is in the current lifetime. So I don't know if it's the future. How is this? Is there any some ways that she used to do it in the past? No. They're telling me this is specific for this period in your life and in your soul journey. It's something that she used to do in the past. No, well, it's not something that you used to do in the past. This is very new, Julianne. Oh, you're a writer too and an artist. That makes sense. Um, but yeah, you're channeling information and you're like spreading it on a table for people to see, for people to hear. And they're telling me this is not this might be something new for you and for your soul journey. But the messages that are coming through, they like you're combining the channeled messages again with your experience. And so people will relate to you. Tell me that's why you chose to be a messenger in this point of time, because people can relate to you. There are some things in your experience that will make you connect more with people. They're telling me that's why she'll be an effective messenger. That's what they're telling me. I'm Julianne. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Oh, you're working on a project right now. That's so cool, Julianne. I really hope that this reading helps. If it validates something that you already feel for yourself. Because you're I see that you're doing your work, girl. You're doing it and you might not even know it, but it's your mission. So again, this isn't like Hogwarts sorting hat, so you may have more than one mission. As we've seen so far in the readings, some of them are combinations of the different classifications or categories of missions. So please don't be disheartened if you read something and it doesn't resonate for you right now. It may resonate in the future, or if it totally doesn't resonate, that's also okay. Um, take what resonates and leave the rest. Okie dokie. Next up, we have Christine. Oh, you're very welcome, Julianne. I really hope that helps. Okay, Christine. Hmm. What is Christine's current mission, Akashic Records Masters? They're telling me like you're an innovator and alchemist. How is she doing this? What's her style, Masters? I'm seeing like you're doing oil painting. Is this oil or watercolor? Oh, watercolor. Oh, watercolor. They're correcting me because I'm seeing like an easel and with a canvas, and you're like painting it. But I'm seeing that the painter is more of a child, or yeah, I'm not seeing an adult doing this. This is a child. This is from this lifetime. They're telling me this is from a past lifetime, and it's something that you used to do as a child. So in that past lifetime, um, you paint. You paint with watercolor, and I'm seeing like you might be 7 years old, and you had like blonde curly hair during this lifetime. They're telling me this was in America, but they're not giving me like the year. But you used to paint with watercolor. How is this helping people? Again, they're telling me that there's light language embedded in the paintings. And whenever someone sees that, they're telling me that it's like innocence. That word popped in. Since you were doing this as a child, there's something about that innocence that translates in your art. And it kind of clears someone like when someone is feeling heavy and they see that painting, it's very clearing for them because they see the purity, they see the innocence in that painting, and it transforms something inside them without even them knowing. So I don't know if are you doing art therapy? Oh my goodness. Really? Because they're doing um you used to do this in a past lifetime as well, Christine. You used to paint, and your medium was art watercolor. But yeah, I'm thrilled to hear that it's something that you're still doing right now. So you've been doing this work for several lifetimes, and you're still very much aligned to your mission. So I'm very happy for you, Christine, and thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. And I hope that helps. Okay, how many do we still have? We still have Bob, Leah, Michelle, Lauren, Barbara, CJ, Pierrette, and Joey. Um, if I don't get to you to your requests, um, my apologies, but I will do an activation towards the end. So please stick around. Okay, we're done with Christy. Next up, we have Bob. Marie, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but we closed the reading requests early. I'll try to get to you if we still have time. But if not, then my apologies. I'll be doing a Lightworker mission activation towards the end of this, and how it's going to help you is that it's going to align you with your current soul mission or your Lightworker mission. So even if you don't get a reading, you will benefit from it. So yeah, Bob, I'm not doing. I'm not doing regular Akashic Records readings today, but I'll be doing like Lightworker missions. So, what is your current um, Lightworker mission that you're currently working on? What's Bob's current Lightworker mission? And they're telling me you're a messenger, Bob. How is Bob doing this? Yours is very much like an interpersonal. Like I'm not seeing you doing this on a very large scale. It's interpersonal. Like you're giving the knowledge that you acquired in your lifetime to people that you meet. But they're also telling me that you're able to communicate with spirit. You might just not know it. I don't know, Bob. I'm getting more like a medium energy and a medium vision. Like I'm seeing you like standing here and there. Then there's like a veil here, and then there's another person in that on that other side of the veil. Is the vision and the image that I'm getting. So you might be communicating with past loved ones. Is this something that he's been doing for several lifetimes? Then that's why I'm still here. Bob says that's why I'm still here. Is that why Bob's still here? Yes. They're telling me yes. Okay, I was using my pendulum. I didn't get to see. Okay. Is this why Bob is still here? Yes. You still have your mission that you're doing, Bob. Again, it's not something that you have to do, but it's something that you plan to do. But it's okay whether you go through it or not. It's totally your choice and our free will. So you don't have to pressure yourself to do this. But yeah, no pressure, Bob. You're a medium. Okay. Sorry. It's just the energy is very light. And it's making me like laugh. I'm not laughing at you, Bob. Any more messages for Bob Masters? Again, no. So I hope that helps, Bob. So it's not that your question, but I hope that helps you anyway. So thank you for letting me do this reading for you. Okay. Next up, we have Leah. What is Leah's current mission? I'm getting you're a messenger, Leah. Hold on. Sip, sip. You're a messenger. How is Leah being a messenger? I'm seeing like you're doing this medium scale. Like not so much people, but with a group of people at a time. And sometimes you're not doing it through words, you're doing it through actions. So it's like a combination with being a way shower because you're delivering your message through actions. And there are people who see you and who look at you and they are learning from you through your actions, through the examples that you're setting. And some of them, although they might not be learning from it, they're like getting the message. So they're processing it differently. Telling me people process it differently, and that's okay. We do our best with what we know and what we have, and how it is received is dependent on people. But that's what they're showing me, Leah. You're being a messenger through your actions. And they're giving me the word helping, helping. Whenever you help people, I they're clarifying it like you don't do it for show. You help people because that's what your heart wants to do. You want to help people, but you can't help it when people see. And it's sending them a message. And it also sends the people that you're helping messages that they are loved and they are cared for. So they're but they're bringing me what they're bringing to my attention is the different love languages. So they're telling me that it's like a love language of service. That's how you send a message of love to people, Leah. And it's something that you're already doing, is what they're telling me. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting me do this clearing for this reading for you. Yeah. So very lovely image, Leah. Thank you for everything that you do. Okay. Next up we have Michelle. What is Michelle's mission for this lifetime? And currently, rather, Akashic Records Masters. They're telling me that you are a teacher or a way shower, Michelle. Is she doing this, Masters? I'm seeing a teacher again, and this is in a classroom setup. Is it something from this lifetime? They tell me this isn't from this lifetime, but you used to teach, and I'm seeing you're not teaching kids, you're teaching people who are close to your age, like it's a technical course. What is she teaching, Masters? They tell me communication. Like, in this other lifetime, they're telling me it's a foreign lifetime and you were teaching English. You were teaching English in Europe. Where in Europe? France. Okay, I'm getting France. You used to live in France and you were an English teacher in France. Interesting. But you weren't teaching kids, you were teaching people close to your age. And they're telling me this is a huge mission in that lifetime because it helps people communicate better. Miscommunication stems from not being able to articulate what you feel. That's what they're telling me. And you're like you bridge that gap because you're teaching another language with the hopes that people connect with each other more and understand each other more through speaking the same language. I don't know if what your occupation is right now, Michelle, but this is something that you used to do. You may do it differently in this lifetime as well, but they're telling me that right now your current mission is being a way shower or a teacher. And in this setup that they're showing me in a past lifetime, you're like a literal teacher, which is very cool. So I hope that helps, Michelle. And again, thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Next, we have Lauren. I was retired acting. Um, did you ever teach acting or ever considered acting, Michelle? Or teaching acting rather? Because I was getting that it's more like bridging the gap. It's bridging the gap. That's your main mission, and you do that by teaching. So yeah, I hope that helps, Michelle. Thank you so much again. Okay, Lauren. What is Lauren's current mission in this lifetime? getting messenger for you, Lauren. And I'm getting like a very strong throat chakra. Like not imbalanced, but just strong. So you're speaking. You deliver messages through speaking. That's what they're telling me. And I'm hearing like it's not very warm, but you deliver hard facts to people sometimes. And it's what they want to hear or what they need to hear. Like you don't cuddle people. You deliver straight facts. Is what the masters are telling me. Okay, how is this helping humanity, please? Sometimes people need a wake up call. Like you help them, you help balance, like, hmm, you help balance that the dreams that people have. That's like borderline delusions through giving them the cold hard facts. Like you don't do it in some ways, in cruel ways, but very just realistic ways is what they're telling me. um it helps the other person because it makes them think like, okay, this is, I'm being unrealistic here. How can i how can i adjust to make my dream a reality? That's the impression that I'm getting. Like I'm seeing you talking with peers, with people your age. And again, this isn't something that you do in a widespread way. I'm seeing this is very interpersonal. You do this one on one. It's a feeling that I'm getting, Lauren. So I hope that helps, and thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Oh, thank you so much, Donna Marie. See you later. Hello, Sonia. Thank you so much for being here. See, yeah, I've been doing this for more than an hour, so yeah, my apologies if I don't get to you today. But again, I'll be doing a Lightworker mission activation towards the end of this reading, so please stick around. Again, that's going to align you with your soul mission, your current soul mission. Lawrence says, I am a member of AA with 36 years of sobriety. In the fellowship, we call it an elder. I'm just getting goosebumps. Yeah, that's how you deliver messages. Like you're not trying to be cruel, but you're like giving them straight facts. Okay, this is not realistic. This is not a realistic way of dealing with things. And then it makes them think, okay, how can I adjust? That's what the masters were showing me and giving me the feeling of, Lauren. So I hope that helps, and I hope it help. I hope that's a confirmation of the mission that you're doing, or a validation of it. Thank you so much for all the work that you do. Okay, next up we have Barbara. Bye. Okay, what is Barbara's current mission in this lifetime, please? I'm getting that you're an innovator or an alchemist, Barbara. How is she doing this, masters? Do you cook, Barbara? I'm getting food for some reason, and I don't think I'm hungry. Is this something that she used to do in a past lifetime? Is this in the present? Okay, they're telling me you're cooking in the present, Barbara, like literal food, and I'm seeing you stirring a pot. Is this literal food? Yeah, they're telling me it's literal food, and you're like, finding ways to make nutritious food that's easy to prepare and give nutrition to other people. And they're telling me you're a very supportive soul. And at this point in your life, You support people by feeding them, giving them food. I don't know if you do this for your family or for more people, but they're telling me you're being a very supportive soul for these people that you're feeding, like to give them energy to do their mission and their work. And they're telling me that sometimes we overlook or we take people who we take them for granted is what they're telling me. Sometimes we take people who prepare our food for granted, but they pour their heart and soul into it, and it fuels us in our days. They're just giving you so much appreciation. Your guides are giving you so much appreciation, Barbara. Like you try not to make food boring. Is what I'm the feeling that I'm getting, and there's just so much gratitude coming from spirit for you, Barbara, because of your work in doing this and preparing food and fueling all the people. Yes, food is love. Oh my. Um, all the food that I'm seeing is sort of making me hungry. So thank you so much for all the work that you do, Barbara, and I hope that helps. Okay. I majored in hotel restaurant in college. That's so cool. Yeah, they're giving you that confirmation that yeah, you're doing it. You're doing your mission, Barbara. This is very cool. If I might say so. I'm not trying to toot my horn or, but it's just very cool to see how many people are doing these things differently. And I hope you feel the same way as I do. If not, that's also okay. Okay, next up we have CJ. And again, we have CJ next, and then Pierrette, and then Joey. If they're still here, by the way, I haven't seen Pierrette or Joey, but okay, we have CJ for now. What is CJ's mission in this lifetime, please? They're telling me you're an innovator and alchemist, CJ. How is she doing this, Masters? I'm seeing you writing, or is it drawing? No, they're telling me it's writing. I don't know if you're a writer this lifetime, CJ, but they're telling me trying new things. You're trying new things when you're writing. Is this from this present lifetime? No. It was from a past lifetime. I'm getting you were a male in this lifetime that they're showing me, like in your 40s. Yep, 40s. Giving me a yes on that. You were in your 40s when you were writing. Okay, they're telling me you're writing prose in that lifetime, and it's like you're setting a standard for other people to follow because you're introducing a different style. Is what they're telling me. You're experimenting on style and how to deliver message. So it's a combination of being a messenger and being an innovator, but more on innovation is what they're telling me. So how is CJ bringing that in this lifetime, Masters? And they're telling me your mission is to like improve things or ways, find new ways to do old things. Huh, interesting. So it's more like a process for you as well, but you've been doing this for a while, like in that other lifetime. So it's not something tangible. So what they're telling me, you innovate You innovate. You innovate systems as well, CJ. That's what they're telling me. You innovate processes. And in that lifetime, you used to do it in writing or through writing prose. But in this lifetime, it might look something different for you. So I hope that helps, CJ. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. And again, I'll be doing activations later. So if you're not already doing this, it might help you align you to your path or to your mission. So please stick around. Thank you. Standing in Light with Annie Bear says, "You must be a galactic problem solver." It does feel that way. Like you're finding new ways to do things and to improve things. That's where you innovate things. Like you're thinking out of the box, which is I think is very cool. Very cool. Okay, next up we have Pierret. Oh, Pierret is still here. Hi, Pierret. I hope you're doing well. Okay, what is Pierret's current life mission or soul mission? Lightworker mission, Akashic Records Masters? Okay, I'm getting a healer for you. It's quite obvious, but I'm getting a healer for you. They're telling me this is something that you've been doing for a very long time. Like they're flashing images of galactic lifetimes where you used to do this. Where is this, Masters? Where's that image that you showed me? Where did she used to heal? What? Please give me one. Oh, there's a lot. It's just one. Okay, was it serious? Yeah, I'm getting a yes on serious. This is something that you used to do in serious. Um, but they're telling me you used to do this for several lifetimes. Um, you used to be a medic during a war as well. Was it during First World War? Yeah, they're telling me that you used to be a medic in the First World War. If not an official medic, you healed soldiers in the battlefield, and you still do that now. That's what they're telling me. And this is still. They're. I don't know why they're highlighting still. Like this is still your current mission. There's something about the hands, Pierre. I'm feeling my warms my warms. I'm feeling my hands warming up. So there's something about your hands. Like you work through your hands is what they're telling me, Pierre. So I hope that helps. And I hope it's like they're telling me something else. Hold on. They're just cheering you on. They're cheering you on for all the things that you've done in this lifetime and in the past. That's the impression and the energy that I'm feeling from your guides. This is they're very proud and happy for you. Like she's amazing, isn't she? Yeah, she's amazing. So I hope that helps, Pierre, and thank you so much for that. Oh, I see. Pierre says I asked a few days ago if I should still be healing people. So that's why they were emphasizing the word still. Um, yeah, that's the message that they were saying. This is still your mission. So I'm thankful that that answered your question. I hope that that helps you, Pierre. And thank you again for letting me do this reading for you. Is Joey still here? Joey Glow? Yeah, these are very wonderful conversations. I've observed that a lot of us didn't even know that we are already doing our missions. But then it's like, whoa, that makes sense. At least that's how it felt for me when uh, I was doing this sort of reading for one of the people who's close for me, who's close to me. So yeah. So I hope to pass on that feeling to you as well. Okay, see you standing in light with Annie Bear. I'm not seeing any comments from Joey. Joey, if you're still here, please let us know if you're still here. Type in hi, hello. If not, I'm going to go ahead with the activations. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments from Joey, so I'm going to start with the activations now. Joey, if you're still here and you're still um, doing this, okay. Marie Amethyst Celentine is still here, so I'm going to do your reading as well since you've been patiently waiting. But after this, Joey, if you're still listening, let us know if you're still here. If not, I'm going to do the activations after Maria's reading. Oops. What is Maria's current mission this lifetime? I'm getting an innovator and alchemist for you as well, Mary. Oh, sorry, Maria. How is she doing this mission? Is there another one that you want to highlight? Oh, okay. This is from Earth. Okay, this is from Earth. But I'm seeing just a lot of light, like a light coming from a light bulb and someone writing. How is this? How is she creating? Okay, okay, okay. Are you a writer, Maria? Um, I'm not getting that this is from a present lifetime because I'm seeing another man who's holding a pen, like an old fashioned pen, like a fountain pen rather. Yeah, and I'm seeing like a light bulb, like the very orangey, yellowy kind of light. I'm not sure if it's from a candle or if it's a light bulb, but you used to write things. They're telling me you wrote stories before, and that's how you create. So it's similar to CJ when she was writing prose, but you were writing stories. That's what they're showing me. And you use your imagination, like they're showing me like pictures flashing. You used your imagination when you did this. How's this helping other people, please? They're joking with me. They're telling me for entertainment purposes only, which this stream is for entertainment purposes only, um, and spiritual purposes. They're telling me in that lifetime you used to do it out of boredom. That's how you started because you were bored. But as you grew older, you realized that it was your passion to write. And you were doing it as like a form of legacy because it's something that you can pass on to generations. And that's how you created. And they're telling me you helped the younger generation. because it developed their imagination. The stories you wrote also developed their imagination. And they're showing me like they were flashing images a while ago, like that's how you thought. And that's something that you passed on energetically to your readers. They picked that up. And while they were reading your stories, they developed their imagination with your help. Even if it's something that you've already done, like even after you've passed on, it's something that is still, tell me, it's something that still exists to this day. Yeah. That in that lifetime that they were showing me, Maria, you were writing children's stories. You used to write children's stories. So if it's something that you still want to do in this lifetime, yeah, it's very much aligned to your mission. So I hope that helps. And thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. Oh, thank you so much, Shiny Bear, for encouraging people to do that. Yeah, I am available for private readings. My um, information are in the description of this video. And I think Annie Bear also posted it. So, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, I'm not seeing any comments from Joey, so I'm going to do the activations now. I won't be talking a lot during this, but I will be playing music that the Masters and Archangel Metatron chose for the activation. I'll be working with the Akashic Records Masters for this and with Archangel Metatron. So everyone, let's take 3 deep breaths. I call in the Akashic Records Masters and Archangel Metatron. Please align us to our soul's purpose and mission that we need to currently do for humanity, for our highest good, the highest good of all, and the most benevolent outcome. Okay, they're telling me that the activation is done. There you go. I felt that in my heart space, in my heart chakra. So I don't know about you, everyone. But they're telling me it's done and that people are hooked on or aligned to their path and their soul missions. And again, this activation works in the sense that things will fall in easier. You'll observe that things will fall in easier for you to align you to your soul mission and your purpose. And I hope that helps everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around and sticking by. I'm going to close the records now. I'd like to close by thanking the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I'd like to close by thanking the Akashic Records masters for their point of view. And I would like to close by thanking the Divine Source for all the love, for the knowledge and healing and love. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today and for allowing me to do those cool readings with you. I think I learned a lot along with you as well today. Um, Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also leave a comment after the show. It really helps with the algorithm. Um, I don't have anything scheduled yet for this week in terms of shows, but I'm thinking of doing a pop up energy clearing session since we weren't able to do that this week. So, yeah, please keep an eye on that. It's either on Tuesday or on Wednesday. I'll be doing that on Tuesday or Wednesday. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. And I'll see you soon. Bye.